Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a book review of How to Be Bad by Lockhart, Myracle and Sarah Mlynowski, which I probably said wrong and I'm sorry for that. So this book is obviously by 3 authors. And I was sent this book by Hotkey Books in exchange for an honest review, so thank you Hotkey Books for sending this to me. This book also comes out this month and I'm pretty sure it is out already, just in case you are interested in checking it out. So the only thing I've ever read by Myracle is she wrote a short story in Let It Snow, which is Christmas kind of YA novel. It's 3 different stories that are all intertwined together. It's got John Green, Myracle and another author. I haven't read anything that I'm aware of by Sarah, and I haven't read anything by Lockhart either. I know, don't kill me, that obviously means I haven't read We Were Liars yet. I plan to soon. So this book is about 3 girls. Now each author writes a chapter from one of the girls' perspective. So each chapter will change perspective from the 3 girls. The girls are Jessie, Vix and Mel. Now each girl is kind of going through something at the minute and they kind of want to escape. Jessie, who is a devout Christian, has just found out that her mum has cancer and her mum isn't acting the way a mum should, according to her. She's also really uptight. Vix isn't so uptight. However, her boyfriend, who she's been dating for a year, has now gone away and they're having to do a kind of long distance relationship. However, he hasn't really contacted her in the time that he's been away. So she's obviously struggling with that. Now Vix and Jessie are best friends. However, their relationship hasn't been as close as it used to be in the last couple of weeks. And that's because they're both hiding something from each other. The fact that Vix's boyfriend hasn't contacted her and the fact that Jessie's mum now has cancer. And then you have Mel, who is a U girl in town. She's rich, however, she's working at the waffle shop with both Jessie and Vix. And neither of them can really see why, as she is so rich. But she seems really shy and like she's holding something back and she just really wants to find some friends. So when Jessie decides that she needs to get away from it all, she talks Vix into going into a road trip with her and Mel decides to jump along. The 2 girls agree. Jessie mainly agrees though because she thinks that Mel can pay for everything. They're going on a road trip to go see Vic's boyfriend and see what's finding out there, and along the way going to stop at some Florida destinations that they've always wanted to go to, including an alligator. So that's the basic plot of this story. I personally like this book, however it wasn't fantastic in my opinion. I had some issues with the characters. I didn't really find either of them likable until about 3/4 in the way in. Until then they were just doing things and they weren't communicating or talking with each other. They all had some really unlikable qualities about them, especially for me, Jessie. And because of that I felt like I couldn't really connect to the story as much as I would have liked to. However, towards the end of the book I actually started enjoying it. It's not that I wasn't enjoying it before. As I said, I was just having trouble connecting to it. Something clicked during that last bit of the book and I started to really connect with these characters and feel for them and want good things for them. Some things happened that made them likable again and they started communicating, and it's really when they started communicating with each other is when the story really came together. I just wish that they had communicated earlier on in the book and talked about things more and maybe treated each other a little bit better. Especially Mel, who I feel like was treated horribly for the most part of the book. They used her for her money and I felt really bad. I get that these characters were meant to be unlikable in some aspects and that they were going through a rough patch and that they weren't in the best states of minds and you know that they weren't communicating with each other for reasons, but for me, because of that, it just didn't really make the book. And it wasn't until those things started changing that, as I said, I started to enjoy it more. However, by the end of the book I did enjoy all 3 characters and I did like them and want the best for them. They just all needed to communicate with each other. So in the end I'm rating this book a 3 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed it, but I didn't really start to really enjoy it until that last few pages. So I would love to know in the comments below if you have read this book and what you thought of it, or if you do plan to pick it up anytime soon, especially if you're a fan of Lockhart, and if I should read We Were Liars. And like this video if you liked it and subscribe if you'd like to see more book related videos from me, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye!